Right, coming up next, I'm going to take myself out of the studio, go to what we call the soft play area. And we're going to have a band there, Allegros, who are going to perform Abbey Road in 3 minutes. It's very, very weird, yet absolutely brilliant. That is on the way after Something. The Beatles and Something. So I'm now in the live lounge area. I'm with the band Allegros. We have Ed Broad and Rich Austin. Rich, I'm really intrigued by this. By the way, you have a missing member tonight. Who is she and why is she not here?
Her name is Anna Burton. She's not here because she's had a baby. And when we did the original recording of Abbey Road in 3 minutes, she was 8 months pregnant. Wow. And the baby popped 3 weeks ago. So she's currently looking after little baby Miles.
So she has an excuse.
She has a very good excuse. Yeah.
Now, why Abbey Road? Well, why have you decided to do this? What does the album mean to you personally?
Personally, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to a lot of people. But to me, my experience on it is listening to it in the car on family holidays when I was 9, 10, 11, 12 years old and so on. My dad played it and it was just so inspiring. It was one of the only albums we'd pretty much listened to when I was younger. But it's probably my favourite album of all time, just partly because of the nostalgia, but partly because actually I think it is really good.
It's brilliant. And the whole album, certainly a mashup of the whole album in 3 minutes, must have taken you ages to actually compose and come up with.
It did take a while, but it was one of those things with, when you're having fun, time flies type thing. Yeah, so it wasn't really, I didn't find it really taxing at all. I didn't think, oh my goodness me, it's
fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that album is kind of like a medley in itself. So it wasn't the hardest thing in the world to get all the keys arranged together. I changed a couple of keys here and there to make it sort of stand up to being continuous. But yeah, I think all in all, it was a massive amount of fun.
We love weird and wonderful things on my show. We can't wait for this. Ed, you good to go?
I'm great to go, yeah.
Lovely. Right, gents, I'm going to stand back. Here we have Allegros. This is going to be great. They are performing Abbey Road in 3 minutes. Take it away, gents. 1, 2, 3. Come together right now. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Young Wood's quizzical, studied metaphysical science in the home. Late nights all alone will test you. Oh, darling, please believe me. I like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. She's so heavy, heavy. Here comes the sun, here comes the sun. Now I say it's alright because the world
sing a lullaby. You're gonna carry that weight a long time. And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love you made. A Majesty's a pretty nice girl. She doesn't have a lot to say.
Can we have a round of applause, please, for the Allegros? Fantastic. You did it. Seriously, that is so creative. What about the rest of the Beatles album? Now, what about Sgt. Pepper in 3 minutes?
Well, yeah,
Is that next?
I think Let It Be could be next, because that was the last album they released. It wasn't the last they recorded, but it was the last they released. So I think that could be. I think it's next year sometime. So, yeah.
More work to do.
Exactly.
That was brilliant. Where can we find out more about your music?
My name is Rich Austin, and you can find out about me on I'm Rich Austin Music on Instagram and on Facebook and all that stuff, and yeah, on the website as well. And I play sort of Sofa Sounds gigs and stuff like that.
You remind me. Can I say this? You remind me. Who do you think I'm going to say?
I'm not going to say anything because I do get some. Yeah,
Bryan Adams. All day long.
There it
seriously.
is. There
Have a look at this man's face. When you walked in, I thought, flipping heck, it's Bryan Adams. You do look just like him. You sound a bit like him as well.
No. That's much too kind. If I sounded like Bryan Adams, I'd be Bryan Adams. That would be wonderful. But yeah, it's a massive compliment.
Well, we've loved having you in tonight. Thank you so much. And Ed, thanks as well, mate.
No worries, thanks.
He's a man of few words, is Ed. But,
Well, he's over the other side of the room.
The other side, yeah. But that was great. So look, next time we'll get all three of you in. If there's another Beatles anniversary, something like that.
Absolutely.
But you're always welcome on the show because it's different. It's a little bit different, and that's what we like. Thank you.
No, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you, Justin.
Great stuff. There you go. Wasn't that brilliant? Allegro's playing Abbey Road in 3 minutes. You're listening to BBC Local.